Oh, hello there and welcome to a new video on my channel. I don't know if you have ever had a panic attack or if you maybe struggle from anxiety and you struggle with panic attacks a lot of times too. Me, myself, I struggle with panic attacks for now 1 year. I had phases where I got many of them, like on a daily basis, and phases where I don't have a panic attack for 1 or 2 months. So I thought I'm gonna share with you 5 tips on what to do while you are having a panic attack. I share those tips based on my experience, but also based on what I learned for example, working in the psychiatry, because we do have patients that have panic attacks too. So if you're interested in that, just keep watching this video and we jump right in. Tip number 1 when you're having a panic attack is not to escape the situation. Some people or many people have panic attacks when they are in places where many people are too. Some have them in school, some have panic attacks in public transportations. And what we learned from our experience of having panic attacks is that escaping the situation, like going out of the room or going out of the bus, helped us not having a panic attack anymore. But this is the wrong way to do it, because if you escape the situation, your brain will save that and it will save, I have to go out of this place and then I will be fine. So as time goes along and the more often you escape the situations, your panic attacks will get worse, your anxiety will get worse, because you will get to a point where just thinking about going into that classroom or even thinking about going to that school will give you a panic attack. The first and most important tip is don't escape the situation. Stay in that situation and don't go out there, because for that small moment maybe you will feel better, and many people will tell you just go out of the room, you will feel better, but it's the wrong way to do and you will make your panic attacks worse. Second tip is breathe out longer than you breathe in. When you're having a panic attack, the thing is not that you don't get enough oxygen in your body. This is what we think like, because this is what it feels like. But for real, we have too much oxygen in our brain and it gives us like cramps because it's too much oxygen, and we start panicking and we breathe in so much, so fast, because we hyperventilate. If you want to calm down, you need to breathe out longer, even though it's hard, really longer and really deeply than you breathe in, because you do have enough air, trust me. The third tip on how to deal with a panic attack is to breathe to a certain rhythm. I found on Tumblr once a GIF where it was the breathing rhythm. It was like a flower opening and closing, and if you breathe to that rhythm it helps you. But there are also rhythms that you can learn, like breathe in for 4 seconds, hold the breath for another 4 and then breathe out for 8 seconds. Of course, I know while having a panic attack the last thing you can do is thinking about how to breathe now. So a good thing is you tell that about people you trust. You tell people you trust, if I'm having a panic attack and you are around me, tell me to breathe in this and that rhythm and just count for me, and then you will be able to follow their voice and your panic attack will get more easy. The fourth important thing to do when you're having a panic attack is to keep telling yourself you can't die. For many of us it feels like dying, and this is what gets the panic attack worse. You feel all those weird things happening in your body and you feel like you can breathe and your heart starts racing and you start sweating and all of the crazy shit that happens when you're having a panic attack, and in your mind it's just like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. And this is what keeps your fears going up. Let me tell you this, you cannot die out of fear. It is scientifically proven that you can't die out of fear. So keep telling yourself that while you're having a panic attack, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna faint now. My body is just fine. This is just fear coming over me. And if you keep telling yourself that, you will realize that your fear goes away, because you know, okay, I'm not gonna die. I did not die the last few times I had a panic attack, so I'm not gonna die this time, it's just fine. And the last important tip I have for you is to just let the fear come, let it be there, and let it go. This is something you have to practice, but it's really important. If you feel your panic attack coming and you feel like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, you're just going to make you feel worse because of all those thoughts running through your mind. There will be thoughts like, how am I gonna stop this fear? Oh my god, everyone is watching. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna get crazy. Stop it. Stop thinking about how to stop the panic attack. Be there, be in the situation, and let it all come over you. Feel the fear rising, feel the fear being at its peak point of almost getting you insane, and then just feel it going away naturally. Because this is what fear does. Fear comes, fear stays, and mostly not for a long time, and then fear just naturally will go away because it's a reaction of your body, and your body has regulating systems for fear. This is even a part of the expositional therapy that psychologists do with the patients that have anxiety or panic attacks, to stay in the situation until the fear went away itself and to not escape the situation. So then your brain will learn after time, nothing really happens, the fear goes away without me doing anything, without me doing any of the things I learned, like rubbing my hands or whatever that you learned throughout your panic attacks that helps you. If you don't do any of it, you will see that it just goes away naturally, and the panic attacks will come less and less and less because your body has to learn it again, and because the worst part of panic attacks is also the fear of the panic attack itself. So if you learn it's nothing bad happening really and it goes away naturally, they will come more less and less. A last thing I wanted to add to this video is that this is how you treat having the panic attack itself. But the panic attack is often combined with something other, some other problem you have, some other fears you have. Maybe you have an anxiety disorder, maybe it's accompanied with a trauma or with depression or whatever. So be sure, if you have panic attacks, to make some soul searching and see what could be the real issue why I am having panic attacks. But on this I will talk in some other videos. I hope this video helped you and that you will try those 5 tips, because they will help you. Your panic attacks will get less, I promise you this. Panic attacks feel like the worst thing happening to you, but they are actually one of the simplest things happening. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more of those kind of videos. Also leave a comment down below with your experience with panic attacks. And be sure to thumb it up if my tips helped you. That's all I have to say. I wish you all an amazing day. Be happy and be safe. Bye!